Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. Honey, if this is the first time you're looking... Why? 30 seconds in, not even fucking 20 seconds in. Amazing grace. Hello, best friend. I was trying to say if you're looking for a new messy best friend. I don't know what I actually said, but girl, just pretend you didn't see these late 35 seconds. Okay, let's just start over. Okay, ready? 5, 4. Hello, best friend. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Listen, don't judge just from that. I could easily just redo and edit it, but you know what, bitch? I don't want to, okay? Listen, we gotta talk about J-Lo, okay? Cause J-Lo, the way that I was obsessed with the choreography of Get Right and any other choreography, okay? The dance break in Love Don't Cost a Thing. Or la na 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 na. Tonight we gonna be. Listen, J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, however you want to call her, I think is so incredibly talented, best friend. But it seems like the world is not here for J-Lo anymore. And I just don't get it, best friend. The fact that Jennifer Lopez, okay, has had so much trouble selling her latest album, This Is Me Now, and selling tickets for her tour, allegedly. Something is happening, girl. Something is lost in the translation. Well, this latest issue that Jennifer Lopez is having is that fans have noticed that she changed her tour name from This Is Me Now tour, or, you know, to Greatest Hits. Okay, so best friend, she has had to cancel 7 dates so far. Fans have complained over high ticket prices. Fans have complained, you know, over the fact that all of these clips and interviews are being spread like wildfire, showing her in a negative light.
I've always been fascinated about how much more well-behaved we have to be than men are. In what way? I've worked with a lot of different men, obviously, as we all have. But it was just always fascinating to me because I did get a moniker of being like the diva, which I never felt I deserved.
You're so adorable, you're charming, and yet I keep reading that you're this big diva everywhere I read. What are they talking about?
You know, I think sometimes, you know, because like I said, you know, I like the glamorous stuff and I like to wear things. And I think people associate that with something like grand and someone who's not nice or something, but that's just not the case. I don't think so.
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, we're done. I'm done.
It's not fun for me. It's not fun for you guys.
Okay.
It ruins my day. You don't need to do it.
All right, I'm done.
Every
Sorry, Ms.
single
Lopez.
day, it's the same thing.
We just like you too much.
No, I
just
don't
love
want
you.
to do it. Please.
Okay.
Go away.
We're good,
Go
J-Lo.
find somebody else.
I like taking my hair out like this. It reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the block.
Hi. I used to live here. Huh? I used to live here. Huh?
What's your name?
My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I used to live and my room was upstairs right there.
Jennifer.
Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me.
Are causing fans to not want to go see her, okay? And there is definitely a sort of cancellation for Jennifer Lopez right now. I mean, the hunger to cancel Jennifer Lopez is huge, okay? Huge! So, when J-Lo announced her tour, This Is Me, live on tour, you know, everyone was like, okay. And then, best friend, ticket prices started being exposed. People started circulating those videos of, you know, her being allegedly rude. So now she has had to quietly rebrand her tour as a greatest hits tour because allegedly her tour was not selling. And since her album didn't do well, I'm guessing that her management thought it was a bigger idea for people to get more excited. So the article says, after canceling 7 dates of her North American tour in 5 years amid weak ticket sales, Jennifer Lopez has renamed it to apparently broaden its scope, changing it from This Is Me Now to This Is Me Live, the greatest hits. Lopez initially announced the trek in February to coincide with the release of her latest album, This Is Me Now, and its accompanying 2 films, but she quietly canceled some of its dates last month in cities like Cleveland and Nashville, likely due to poor ticket sales. The latest rebrand suggests a pivot from a tour focusing on the new album songs to one spanning her discography, a move that may entice listeners who didn't connect with her latest material. Now, I believe that is a wonderful idea, best friend, because since her album didn't do well, people probably thought that the tour or the concert was going to be just things from her new album. So people were like, girl, we're not interested in this. We want to know everything. And if you guys didn't know, her album that came out in February, This Is Me Now, it sold 14,000 copies in its first week. Now, the album did debut atop of the Billboard Top Album Sales chart due to 11,000 sales in physical sales. It arrived at number 38 on the Billboard 200, becoming the second of her 9 studio albums to bow outside the top 10. And of course, that goes along with the $20 million multimedia project, including the tour and the 2 films, This Is Me Now, a love story that she herself financed. And that's something that's pissing a lot of people off because they're like, why are you doing that, girl?
So, best friend, I just feel like Jennifer Lopez, she has always been this sort of like diva-esque, right? There has been no denying it. Allegedly, when she is touring or making a special appearance, she allegedly requires her dressing room to be all white, okay? She has her diva antics, and that is one of the things that I love, girl. I love a diva when she owns it. Mariah Carey, she owns that she is a diva, honey, right? But I feel like with Jennifer Lopez, there's so many clips and there's so many things going around, and then there's so many people talking about how fake she is and how she doesn't support the Bronx and all of these things. I feel like all of that has played a huge impact on her not being successful in this era. Her 2 films on Amazon Prime, the This Is Me documentary or movie, a lot of people say that's just something that she needed to do for her ego. No studio allegedly wanted to finance it, so she financed it herself, and she paid $20 million to make these films that honestly didn't do anything to help the album. The album, best friend, sold 14,000 copies its first week, okay? It debuted at number 38, all right, and then quickly fell off. This is the lowest selling album of Jennifer Lopez. Not only that, best friend, but it didn't make any type of splash, okay? Even trying to make this Amazon Prime, promoting it everywhere, interviews, red carpets, none of these appearances, none of this promotion helped sell albums. And I'm so sorry, best friend, but like the way Jennifer Lopez puts on a show is amazing. I was lucky enough to go to the Las Vegas residency, and to be honest, I loved it. I thought she, there's one thing about Jennifer Lopez is she's gonna put on a show, right? Now, I'm not buying, I have not bought these tickets yet to go see her in the Greatest Hits tour. Right now it's a little expensive, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like artists should be a little bit more, down to earth in the sense that like, we don't have $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000 to go to a show nowadays. You got merch, you got food, there's a lot that comes in a tour. And I understand that there has to be a percentage that goes, to the arena, to production, dancers. I mean, of course, that's why the ticket prices are high. But at the same time, best friend, like I'd rather perform in like lower, smaller venues a couple of days in a row than try and sell out this arena just because I have a lot of years in the business and because I think I can do it. Understanding that right now, financial situations are very real for a lot of people, you know? I was lucky enough to go to Madonna, but it was a gift, right? It was a gift from amazing friends that they bought that for me for my birthday. I would have not been able to afford to go to a Madonna concert in that, you know, section, you know, maybe up there, you know, but in that section where I was, I wouldn't have been able to. The merch was crazy expensive, right? So concerts are very expensive, and I get it. Like, you know, you work hard, you save up if you want to see your favorite artist. But if you see that you are not that poppin', because Madonna's Madonna, right? Madonna's a legend. But Jennifer Lopez is really not that poppin'. So if you see that you're not that poppin' in the streets or in the block, you know, you have to kind of rework it a little bit. You know what I mean? Janet Jackson, she is a living legend. And she performed in the Hollywood Bowl the past summer. And I got to go there too, which I was so grateful I got to see her. And it wasn't this huge arena. The Hollywood Bowl, you know, the capacity isn't as big. But I believe she sold out like 2 or 3 nights in a row or something like that. And you know, it was great because it was sort of like, let me put out these dates, see how they do. And if they're selling quickly, then I can add another, you know. But with Jennifer Lopez, right now, since there's so much like controversy and darkness and she's literally just being like canceled to the point where people just cannot stand her, I would have to rethink it, you know, lower your prices, you know, instead of paying $20 million for this documentary that frankly, it was amazing and I loved it, but nobody really asked for it, right? You should have put that money into the tour. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like you gotta really put your feet on the ground and say, okay, what can I actually manage? What can I actually get away with? And how can I meet my fans halfway? You know? So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. And always remember, best friend, this is me now. No hate to J-Lo. I love J-Lo, but girl, I think we're gonna need to bring you a little bit down to earth, okay? Mwah. Bye.